My name is Julia, and welcome to North American Culinary Diplomacy, where we will be exploring some beloved dishes of Canada and the United States. I am joined here today with Hannah from California and Michael from Vancouver. Hannah and Michael work here at Puyula Tap Room in Tallinn. They've been here for a little over 2 years. And what will we be cooking today, Hannah?
Strawberry rhubarb pie.
Sounds delicious. Let's check it out. Strawberry rhubarb pie. It looks like we already have a crust. How do we go about putting this all together?
So strawberry pie, or any pie in general, is one of my go-to really easy, super tasty desserts. So all you need is pie dough, some streusel topping if you want it, some fruit, some sugar, and a binder, a starch. So I already have prepared the pie dough or pâte brisée, and that's really easy. You can mix it by hand. It's flour, sugar, salt, water, butter. That's it.
Easy.
And you just mix it by hand.
Okay.
You can use a mixer if you're doing a bigger batch, but I literally just press like as if I'm feeling a material, the butter into the flour until it looks like granola. Like it's like chunky, and then I add the water and mix it together. You let the dough rest for about 30 minutes and then you roll it out.
Okay. And how do you make your streusel topping?
The streusel is actually the exact same way.
Oh, okay.
But I don't take it to a dough. So it's a little bit of a different ratio of sugar to flour to butter, but it's essentially the same ingredients. I actually added lemon zest. So you can add lemon zest, orange zest, rosemary, thyme, whatever you're kind of feeling. It's super easy to flavor. So we can go ahead and start with our fruit. We have strawberries and rhubarb. I've cut them to be a bit chunky. Actually different sizes,
And you've got whole strawberries.
Yeah, so I like the different textures that you get from a whole fruit, and then you have bits and pieces of other fruit. Rhubarb is kind of sour and a little bitter, so I want that to be smaller, and the strawberries are sweet and are going to completely break down. Whereas the rhubarb won't, it'll become a little bit more jellified. So it's really easy. I'm just going to toss this in, and then toss this in.
That you made it so easy.
It's just this is why I love pie. I love pie, and I just want to get my hands dirty. Some people like to add little pieces of butter to it, but since our streusel has a lot of butter, my favorite ingredient is butter.
I can respect that.
So, it's gonna look like sandy and then kind of chunky, and what the sugar is going to do throughout the baking process is pull the moisture from the fruit and allow that to be liquid while it's breaking down, and the flour is going to then bind it. So it's kind of cool, a little chemistry going on. And then we just pop it in our pie shell. So this is about 250 grams of streusel. It really depends on what you want, how much crunch you want. You can also take other pie dough and cut them out with a cookie cutter and place them on top. That's also fun. It kind of depends. I like texture.
I like streusel.
I love
just
texture.
Delicious.
I love sugar.
This looks perfect.
So this is it. And essentially, when it comes out of the oven, we'll cut with a serrated bread knife. The crusts are on the side, and pull out the ring, and there we have it, a nice deep dish pie. So it bakes at 175 or 350 if you're in Fahrenheit for about an hour. Since we've decided to use streusel on the top, it may, about halfway through the baking process, if the streusel starts to get really brown, I'll cover it with foil.
Okay.
And that just depends. And if the pie filling comes up and bubbly, it's alright. It's going to taste great.
Okay, we've waited long and hard. Strawberry rhubarb pie, how's it doing?
It's time.
It's time.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. It makes me so happy. So if you notice here, I don't want to dump out all the filling. We have these bubbles, and that is exactly what you want. So this has been an hour in the bake. It can be, depending on how strong your oven is, it can be as little as 45 minutes, or it can be an hour and a half. Yeah, so we're gonna let it cool and relax, and then we'll cut the edges off, and then we'll dust it with some icing sugar, whip some cream, or ice cream, no preference, or both.
Why not?
Or both.
You're making pie, go.
Yes, and that's it. That's strawberry rhubarb pie. How easy was that?
That was really simple, and it looks perfect.
And you could do the same with blueberries, blackberries, boysenberries, mulberries, any berry. Peach It's the same.
It sounds lovely.
It's amazing.
Thank you for showing us, Hannah, how to make another delightful culinary cuisine.
Oh, my pleasure.
Culinary product.
Any excuse to eat, I'm your girl.
Awesome.
Cool.